I hired a fat personal trainer, which doesn't seem like the best idea. I don't know, maybe they could have great ideas when it comes to weight loss. They're just not willing to implement them. So would you have hired me at 605 pounds to be your personal trainer? I think not. That seems like a very bad call, but who knows? I could have just been a power lifter of Cheetos or something. So Joe Fazer, I think is his name, hired a fat personal trainer, and this ripped guy apparently is going to get help now. So some of you guys sent me this. It looks like fun. Let's check it out.
This personal trainer charges £50 for a session. What do you think of this? You see, when you think of a personal trainer, I assume you're imagining big muscles, toned abs, you know, just a person who's in great shape. This is probably...
I usually think of baby oil and spray tan, but I think my head's just messed up because from like bodybuilders and stuff, I just think the whole spray tanning part of it's weird.
Not what you imagine. But nowadays, scrolling through social media, I see people who aren't necessarily in the best shape being personal trainers and giving out advice.
Hi, I'm Roy. I am a fat personal trainer.
My name is Carrie. I'm a personal trainer and a power lifter, and this is what my body looks like.
I told you someone could be a friggin' power lifter and it could be like deceptive fat. You'd be a Decepticon of diabetes. Like that, I knew that could happen. But okay, some of those people there had a friggin' keg, okay? I don't think they should be personal trainers.
There are people online who think this is completely wrong.
One thing I've never understood is PTs are out of shape.
If you're a fat personal trainer, you should be executed.
What about PTs that are out of shape? Don't. But they're out of shape. How do you get business?
There's clearly a big divide. Some people...
All right, but some of those guys also look like they're going to shank you in the shower, so I'm not sure about them being your personal trainer either. Probably super fat people feel more comfortable with fat personal trainers would be my only guess, because the whole mental block of going to the gym.
People saying you don't need to be in shape to be a good PT, and others saying, well, no, there needs to be proof in the pudding. How are you doing?
I don't know.
Good
how
to meet you.
This. Hello.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
You're right.
This is Rian, a fully qualified personal trainer who's on the side of you don't need to be in great shape to be a PT.
You can't assume I'm unfit based on how I look, but you are.
Hello. All right, good to meet you, mate. Good to meet you too, pal.
And this is Bobby, again another fully qualified PT, but on the opposite side of the argument to Rhiannon, saying you do need to be in good shape.
I'm kind of if there's too much pudding in the fridge, you might not be a good personal trainer, but that's just because I think you need somebody that's gonna like whip your ass into shape, and somebody that's more on the, oh, it's okay, yeah, just be as big and beautiful as you want to be. Probably not the best personal trainer. I think you need like the right level of like push you and the right level of, I understand that you're like way overweight and it's not going to be that easy, but you got to push yourself. There's a balance, I think, and that's just my personal opinion.
In this video, I'm hiring both of them to train me as a PT, and at the end, they'll meet up and discuss their opposing opinions.
You are physically unhealthy.
Really, do you want to know? I do feel a little bit intimidated.
It's just morally correct for a personal trainer to be in shape.
Morally correct.
Ooh, damn. Spicy.
How you doing?
I don't know.
Good
how
to meet you.
This. Hello.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
You're right.
This is Rhiannon.
Hello.
My trainer for today.
Right, now I'm not going to train you hard. You know this, right? Because I'm going to treat you as though
I was a normal client.
Yeah.
What does she mean by I'm not a normal client?
So you're going to take this super ripped guy and tell him, I'm not going to train you hard. This guy obviously loves the gym. He sits there and probably looks at the weights and starts to pitch a tent, okay? So, like this guy, I don't think you need to tell him I'm not going to push you.
I've never had somebody who's a gym goer.
But surely you have clients who come to you saying, I want to build some muscle.
Oh yeah, so we can work in the, I can never say this word, hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy, yeah.
We can work in that and we can do, sets, reps, all of that stuff, I can do that. But the difference is you know what you're doing, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm instructing, they don't know what they're doing.
So this is where Rhiannon's a bit different as a PT.
The clients I help.
Did you just say we're all fat and stupid? Okay, so fat personal trainers apparently think all fat people are stupid and can't figure out how to lift the weight.
Are people who, they decide they want to do something, but then their anxiety is so high for whatever reason that they can't walk in the door because they don't know what then happened. I want to make it accessible for anybody to feel as though they can come.
Rhiannon's goal is to get people who are scared of going to the gym into the gym and started. But she faces a lot of backlash online. It's like hiring a financial advisor who lives in a tent. If you can't take care of your own body, how can you give advice to others?
Bro, I knew that that was going to be the response. Like, good on you for having the cojones to be a personal trainer and be overweight, because those two things don't seem like they fit together. But there is a fat force field at the gym. That thing just bounces you back if you try to walk in.
Well, I'm with her. I've told her what my goal is, to build muscle. She charges £50 for a session. Let's see what we get.
So we'll be doing the military press, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Pull nice and tight, yeah, and then drive it up. Drive it up, 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 push, push.
That's what she said.
Lovely, you can pull it down and pop it back. Pop your hands just after the little bend. So you're gonna sink your hips down and drive the elbows down. Elbows down, perfect. So 1, 2, and I like that speed, so keep that the same.
The workout Rhiannon took me
Okay, so she's not like, she's trying to teach proper form and stuff like that, which I think even some of the like biggest, most muscular guys probably don't have proper form. I don't know, my shoulder made a clicking noise for like a month after I started lifting weights, so I'm pretty sure I'm not doing shit right either.
through was an upper body session.
Go on, pull, pull, pull. Okay, I would pull it there. Stand with your feet like shoulder width apart, pretty much nice and strong.
Yeah.
Bring them in front slightly. Tilt my hands on a slight little angle. I want you to bring them up, hold at the shoulder height for like 2-3 seconds, and then lower under control.
And she made sure to go over
What's that lift called? The fupa pinch? Because I'm definitely going to pinch my fupa if I do that one.
and show how each exercise was done.
And down. Control it down. Go again. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Control it down.
Wow.
Okay.
Young LA, mate, they look sick. I think I have to do a plug here. Yes. Get clothes like this, shorts like that, joggers like this. Rhiannon, what do you think of the fit?
Yeah, looks good. I like it.
2 hours later.
I'm really sorry for the quick plug, but Young LA have their Black Friday
Sick. Squeeze in a Young LA plug. Use this guy's code if you want. More power to you, man.
dropping tomorrow. They have their new Batman released with Batman compressions
that
coming,
looks
their
cool.
comfy collection, and then just tons of the favourites being restocked. Tomorrow, 25th of November, 8 PM UK time, and my code Joe is boosted from giving 15% off to 30%. Thank you. Let's get back on the video.
We're going to do alternate hammer curls, then we'll superset in with tricep push downs with this,
Rhiannon told me these were the last exercises of the day.
and then last one on this arm.
Also, what style pants are those? Are those like peacock feathers or something? Is that the design that one's called? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the design pattern is there. It looks like peacock pants.
24.
And that's the main thing I'd critique about this. There just wasn't enough volume.
Lovely. 9, one more. 14, I think. 16, 18. I've definitely miscounted, but we just...
I think you went from 14 to 16.
Yeah, I did something.
There was no chest exercise in this workout either, which for upper body I would have expected.
That's it. Great speed, 7. Go on then. All the way. Okay, call it there. Okay.
But to give credit to Rhiannon, she pushed me hard in a lot of sets. And as she said earlier, her main goal as a PT isn't the workout itself.
I guess the big question is, what's your response to people saying that you shouldn't be a personal trainer?
Well, you're definitely going to get that, but she probably walked into this knowing that if you come in here with more rolls than a Cinnabon, like more cinnamon rolls, they're definitely going to give you some kind of heat. So she was walking into that when she stepped into the arena that is social media.
Honestly, my response is that the fact that they think that health and fitness is based entirely on weight, which is what they're judging me on. For me, health and fitness is not just about weight. It's everything from your mental health to your cardiovascular health. Anybody can be a personal trainer if they train and they qualify and they get insurance and they get a job and they can get clients.
Fair enough.
We finished off.
But let's be honest for a second. Weight is a pretty big dictator of health. You can be fat and healthy. My blood, like all the blood tests on me would have came back saying I was somewhat healthy at 600 pounds. Like nothing was too high or anything like that. I was not healthy. I was about to friggin' die, okay? I wasn't sitting there going, I'm fat and beautiful, even though I was, okay? I wasn't doing that because I knew that I needed to make a change. Obviously, she's trying to work in the mental health aspect, which I respect.
The session with abdominals.
18, 19, 20.
So that was done?
Yeah, done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
A few days later, I headed to Liverpool.
We're outside Hard Labour Gym. We're meeting Bobby, who's a personal trainer on the other side of the argument. Hello. Good to meet you, mate. Good to meet you too, pal.
Bobby has been a qualified personal trainer for 3 years and charges £40 a session. That is £10 cheaper than Rhiannon.
I train.
Hard labor also sounds like a weird name for a gym. Like, I would just expect some women to be in there going something like that.
With this lady yesterday, super nice lady. What do you think of her? She's a PT. Just honest opinion.
The plus-size personal trainer. Technically speaking, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want. I just don't think it's morally correct to be a plus-size personal trainer. Like, to be a PT, you're promoting health and fitness, and that's just going against it. You wouldn't go to someone for business advice from someone who's never owned a business in their life. That is just my opinion. That's just what I think. I don't think she could be well, she can, but I don't think it's morally correct.
Now, Bobby also took me through a session.
What are your goals, Mr. Fazer?
My goals are build muscle.
Put you through one of my bodybuilding, muscle building sessions today. We're going to be training push up. 5 when you're halfway, mate. Give me 5 more. Let's go. Come on.
There's a reason that I don't preach to people about what they should be doing for diet. I just kind of try to encourage them to like take their health more serious and work on them as people and take every day as an opportunity to be a better you, which is kind of where I'm at. I'm working on me day in and day out, right? I'm not trying to preach that I know everything because I was so big and I've lost 350 some pounds, right? But I will say that the mental health part of it, I'm trying to help people with. I'm really trying to help people get over that hurdle. So I see what she's trying to do. It's just personal trainers, I think, should be like ripped, jacked, whatever, right?
One more. Let's work this last one. Up. Aye. Right with me now. Control it. 3 seconds on the way down. And then up. Come on. Up. Try to press this on your own. Nice.
This push session was arguably one of the hardest I've ever done.
Give me one more. Up. Squeeze. Nice. One more, let's get to failure. Press. Yes. Nice, and again. 2. Up. That's 2. Brilliant.
This is what I was talking about, though. You need somebody that's going to actually whip you into shape. And I would trust this guy to do more of the whipping into shape and less of the whipping mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So I would say a fit personal trainer is a good thing. You make a living in the gym, I'm going to expect you're in friggin' shape.
Absolute quality session, mate. Really well done. That is the session complete, mate. You have
it was a
survived the session.
It was a killer.
This week I've trained with 2 different personal trainers. 2 very different personal trainers. Now it's time for them to meet.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. This is nice.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
All right.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Okay, so he filmed with him on a different day, and he filmed all of this with her in a single day because she's still wearing the same thing.
We have Bobby and Rhiannon here. Bobby is a personal trainer. Rhiannon is also a personal trainer. And today they're going to debate, share their opinions on how personal training should be done. This table will help do that. You see, I'll make a statement. It's then Bobby and Rhiannon's decision where they want to put the cup in favour or against the statement I've just made. So without further ado, let the debate begin.
It's just kind of funny that they're using the protein as like strongly agree, strongly disagree. Let's slide the protein scale.
Body positivity is a dangerous movement. Rhiannon, why have you gone for the disagree?
So I'm a big person, and I think that there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't. But it
That to me is body positivity.
scientifically unhealthy.
I just feel that someone should feel accepted and proud of their body if they're not meeting society's expectation of fit.
If someone
The problem with body positivity is not like why it started. It started from wanting people to love themselves and have more self-confidence. That's all great. I'm all for that. The problem with body positivity is they say that there is like no room for self-improvement. So you're going to have kids that come rolling into this that are overweight that just don't want to try to diet or do anything. They just want to say, I'm big and beautiful. Check this out. 600 friggin' pounds, baby. This is extra jiggle sexy. Like, that's what body positivity is going to do. It's going to cause a bunch of kids that are overweight to never consider being any better version of themselves because they're beautiful, they're body positive.
Someone's happy with the way they look, fine, you don't want help, yet you are saying, I feel good, I mentally feel good, physically, your body is screaming at you and saying, help.
Yeah, I agree, it's why I'm not over here.
It's okay to be overweight / obese. Okay.
So being overweight, I obviously work with people who are overweight. They are putting themselves at risk of health scares. It's quite unhealthy. I mean, I wouldn't want someone to die.
My reason for going over this side, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with being bigger, because I think if we lived in a world that just said it was wrong or that it's not okay to be big, I think that would be disadvantaging all the people who are big, who maybe are big for various reasons. It could be a medication, it might be mental health, it could be something that...
There is no medication that actually makes you overweight, because if that was the case, then they would be prescribing it to people who have anorexia. And that...
Is that even true though? Because I'm pretty sure I've even heard that when women go on like birth control, they start to gain weight and stuff like that, right? So there's definitely medications that make your weight fluctuate or make you more hungry. I think that's 100% a thing.
That'd be solved tomorrow.
But there are side effects of medication that can lead to people...
Yeah.
Are you a pharmacist?
No, I'm a personal trainer.
Yeah.
The way you become overweight is indulging into calories more than you're burning in a day.
Indulging makes it sound like someone is enjoying. Do you mean it to have that?
No,
I enjoyed the shit out of the cheesecakes I ate when I was fat as hell, but I mean, I don't think there's a problem. If you want to be overweight, you 100% can. It's your friggin' knees. I ain't got to walk with them, right? My knees feel way better on this end. We ain't going back the other way. That shit sucked.
Not necessarily, not a lot of people enjoy the calories. I have a lot of clients I work with and they will eat because of problems they've got at home, relationships and things. So when they come to me to lose weight, I will try and wrap my head around why they might be that way.
Okay, let's, this will lead on to a question, so let's go back. Going off, really enjoying that.
It's really nice, you know. Cold Joe.
Going off what we've just spoken about, being overweight is a choice.
Is it a choice? It's a choice to stay overweight. A lot of people get there for a different myriad of reasons, okay? You eat yourself there, obviously, because you're broken as a person, but there's beauty in breaking, okay? You can pick the pieces up, put them back together, so at some point it 100% usually does. It dictates a choice. It's hard to say. People don't want to hear it, right? But you've made a choice to get to the size you got to. I chose to eat 4 muffins for breakfast, right? I did that. Like, it's 100% a choice. But there's so many different reasons people get there, and it's usually all mental health aspect.
You've remained in the neutral. Why is that?
Because I don't know what goes on in anyone else's head, so I'll talk about myself.
Yeah.
I don't choose to be this weight. I don't wake up every day and think I choose this to be like this. I don't wake up every day though and choose to eat in a calorie deficit. So I think I'm neutral because the reason I am the way I am is because of my mental health, and I don't choose my mental health.
If something's affecting your mental health, you can't control that. What you can control though is what you eat. However, it might be hard. There might be times in your day where it is hard to control that, but you definitely can have the choice of whether you want to eat or be in a calorie deficit.
I disagree.
So, yes and no. The things upstairs change. If you take old Sean's brain, there's probably a cheesecake making it clap up there, like one of those little like monkey hands clapping or whatever, and it's just a cheesecake. And then take it now and it's just like, can't have that, can't do that. No more Twinkies twerking in your brain. So it kind of changes after time, I would say. Your mental, the things that you worry about or think about on the daily will change whenever you start working on you.
Disagree.
Okay.
I eat as a form of self-harm. The reason I am the size I am is because, yes, in that moment, I guess I'm choosing to eat. However, the opposite for me...
You might not want to choose to do that.
The opposite for me is that I may not be sat here because my mental health is bad.
Well, I wish you all the best. I honestly do.
And that's the difference.
Should we leave it that one at that?
Yeah.
Got one more statement. You need to be in good shape to be a personal trainer.
You better be in some kind of shape if you make a living in the gym. There's probably a need for both ends, like somebody that's more understanding and somebody that's just gonna like push you, because she probably can get more people in the gym off the rip that are on the fat side. Just like more people will probably want to go to the gym, train with me, as somebody who's like, oh, well, Sean's definitely been there before. That might help them, okay? It might help get them in the door. So I understand a need for both. But personally, I think a personal trainer better be in friggin' shape. But I understand a need for both.
So not necessarily, you don't need to be in like top tier shape to be a personal trainer. You can be out of shape. The only exception being is if I personally think you've been in shape before. I would always practice what you preach, and if you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk, because it will be a lot more motivating for someone who can then see if you can do it. Oh, well, I can do it. Morally for me, I would go to someone who's in shape, or at least has been in shape.
I have a variety of clients in terms of body weight and shape. People come to me because I can relate to their challenges. I feel that if the difference to somebody starting a health and fitness journey is because there's a bigger personal trainer who they can relate to, and that personal trainer knows what they need to do to lose weight, but actually right now is focused on good mental health and just being stronger in the gym. If that personal trainer can help one big person, then they should exist and they should be able to be a personal trainer.
I just personally wouldn't take advice off. Let's say, put it into example, I want to set up a business. I wouldn't go to someone who's never owned a business.
But that would be like going to a personal trainer who's not a qualified personal trainer. That's different to this because I am qualified.
I feel like it's just morally correct for a personal trainer to be in shape. That's all.
Morally correct. The idea that you think that the way I exist in the world and the job I choose to do is morally incorrect, which is pretty much what you've just said, really bothers me. I show people they don't need to look a certain way to join a gym.
No, 100%.
So she pretty much said exactly what I was saying, that I think she would probably be able to get more big people in the door. But at a certain point, does she know all the correct forms and everything? Like, does she got all that down? Because she could probably do more damage than good if she's getting them in there and teaching them how to do things the wrong way just for the sake of like getting them to do it, I guess. I don't know. I think she probably could do a good bit of harm if she's not teaching proper form, which is where you probably would need the guy that's ripped as hell to teach you, that's been in there and lives in the gym.
Without me putting myself out there and doing what I do, they would never walk through the gym door because the gym is overwhelming. The fact that you feel that me doing that job is morally not great has bothered me. Because
Well, you can do it. That's what you can do it. You can do whatever you want.
But it's morally incorrect.
If you're out of shape, then
so it's
unhealthy. Again, it's unhealthy. It's just unhealthy.
I think we have very different clients.
And I really don't think we do. I've got kids who are overweight, kids who are underweight, women who are overweight, women who are underweight. But I do have clients the exact same as you.
What, who are scared to go into the
Oh, mate, I have to sit outside of the gym with 2 clients, and the hour that they paid for me, they were too scared to go into the gym.
All of my clients are that.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is a little bit intimidated to go into a new place.
I think there is a difference. Because
I don't think there is.
You say that your clients come to you because you are the body that they want.
No, not necessarily. I've got women. I don't think women want to look like me.
Okay, so in shape then.
Well, yeah.
My clients see success as me because mentally I'm existing in the gym.
So Rhiannon, would you say that your main goal for your clients is not necessarily to get them into shape?
Yeah, no, not at all. My main goal is to get them started on their health and fitness journey.
100%.
But you think it's about getting in shape. I don't think
And mentally. I just said mentally.
But my thing is like, I'm a personal trainer to help an individual do things safely.
The exact same as me.
I think with Bobby,
We're both agreeing.
It's always coming back to being in shape though. I am a personal trainer to help individuals come into a gym and safely navigate equipment and how things work. It's not about being in...
I 100% do that too. I've helped so many people like yourself.
I wouldn't go to you as a personal trainer personally.
No worries, that's fine.
Why is that?
I want someone who isn't going to make me feel bad for existing in this body.
I don't want you to feel bad. I want to help you.
The approach is very different though, and I think...
I really don't think it is.
I think it is, and I think we appeal to different people, and fundamentally, I think that's the difference.
It's just the mental health versus physical health argument. She refuses to even see that this guy could, like, by helping somebody get in better physical shape, like mentally help them as well, which he definitely could. personally, I think that guy's like probably a really good personal trainer. If you just saw him make the other guy say that it was like the hardest set he ever had to go through, or hardest workout, that's probably the guy to friggin' go to that's gonna like whip you into shape quicker. She's all about getting you in the door, which is also respectable. That's not like a bad thing. I'm just saying most people aren't gonna side with the one that's gonna go to Popeyes when they leave the gym versus the guy that's sitting here gonna suck down more protein than Jenna Jameson.
Disagree.
In my job, I exist in the gym to bring people in, show them how to do things safely.
Brilliant. I'd do that too.
But I'm morally incorrect and you're morally right, so what's the difference there?
Well, I would say I'm physically healthy and you are physically unhealthy. That's the only difference. I'm not saying I'm better nor worse. The question being, is it okay for a personal trainer to be in shape or out of shape? I would say a personal trainer has to be in shape. It's a health industry, it's a fitness industry. Yeah. You've got to be healthy.
You don't have to be, though.
No, you don't. You've got free will. You can do whatever you want. I hope you carry on doing your job and you keep continuing to help people. It's all that matters at the end of the day. You're actually helping people, so... Oh, well done.
Damn.
Yeah.
I really believe that our client base is different. And I think that's what's bothered me, is that every time I've said it, you have point blank told me, no, they're the same.
I can see where you're coming from, totally. You will have different clients. We don't have the same clients. But I do have clients, probably with similar attributes.
Okay, but you definitely just lost me at the part where you refused to shake the man's hand who did nothing but have a civil conversation back and forth with you. I don't think he was super disrespectful. He just said that he believes what he believes, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you refused to shake his hand and like squeeze your stress plushie instead? That's kind of weird. So body positivity refusing to see any other way again.
It's very clear that these two just don't agree. But what side of the argument are you on?
Alright, well I guess that's the end of the video, and I think I side more with you probably want the guy that's ripped and in shape and makes a living in the gym to be the guy that's going to train you, but she can get people in the door, but there was really a friggin' bratty move at the end just to be like, I'm not shaking your hand, because he wasn't super disrespectful in my opinion. He just had a stance and he was going to stand on it, you know? But I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this one. Where are you at? Or do you disagree? Do you agree? Would you side with her? Would you want her as a personal trainer? Or would you want the other guy? Because I'm kind of like really freaking curious to see what people think about this one. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. See y'all later. Bye.